MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Dylan Cousins is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. In tight here with the first pitch fastball.
Great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra moves over, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Second baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch to him. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a fastball just a bit high.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Blackman is on his way home. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now another 2-2. On the ground to the left side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 1-2 delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. Iannetta has it. And he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired. 2 down now. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is into the box now. Ian Desmond. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman Ian Desmond.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. In is Gerardo Parra.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Into the windup
Gerardo
and the pitch.
Parra.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that's off the left field wall. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now for Parra, that's his first double on the year. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A man at third with one away. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to for 17. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 17.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup. First pitch, hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Just a tick behind for a strike. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Franco.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Justin Bohr. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. After it is Blackmon. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Dylan Cousins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is striding in once again. DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
LeMahieu.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Cousins on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batter number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a liner. The pitch. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Odubel Herrera.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
No, he's safe.
Digging in for his second at bat, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here. Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Lifted into center field. Blackman's after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dribble Cabrera.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Liner towards second, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. At the plate, Ian Desmond hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gerardo Parra. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Now to the plate, David Dahl. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
David Dahl.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackman. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Santana.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Story scoops it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castro.
Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
Third baseman number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. A great opportunity for out double. Will reach out with one hand to make the. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Heading for second is Arenado. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And indeed, he'll just hold on at second with 1 away now. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Hit out toward second. Cabrera gets to it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 1-1. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Stepping up now, Gerardo Parra. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready once again, David Dahl. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's a good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Line towards center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready for another chance. Justin Bour. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Justin Bour.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Dylan Cousins. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Weak roller right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Hit hard to third. Franco has it. And a rather easy first out. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Nolan.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Vince Velasquez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 7 runs, 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
So he sets him down swinging. Ian Desmond is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Designated hitter, David.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. Gonzalez scores. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 10-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Chris Iannetta. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cousins. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Santana is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starlin Castro.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. 1 away. Into the box now, number 17. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Franco.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Stepping up now, Justin Bohr. 0-2 on his line thus far. This is flared out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. Digging in, Dylan Cousins. No hits in three tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and the big reason why is they're...
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Bohr rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe. And the second run will score as well. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off against
baseman Nolan.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Heading for second is Arenado. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game. Now in the box, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up.
Trevor Story.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
You close him on the fastball there. Trevor Story becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they won't be able to get Gonzalez. He's in there with a triple. Standing in, Ian Desmond. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Number 64 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Late that time for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In is Gerardo Parra, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Starlin dives. What a stop. He beat it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. Into the box now. Comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Hit the other way
Number
out toward
45.
right field. Gonzalez has a read on it.
Over.
One down. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castro.
Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and that's your ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Time of the ball game.